When you're exhausted by workplace relationships, you probably find yourself thinking, why does this drain me so much? But, I always saw it differently. Human relationships are like the waves of the ocean. Some days are calm, others are rough. And no matter how smart or capable you are, you can't control those waves completely. But you can choose how you stand, whether you let the waves swallow you or use them to move forward. That choice makes all the difference.
I remember the early days of building Apple. My team was a mix of geniuses, eccentrics, idealists, realists. Chaos every single day. Clashes were constant. And I was the most stubborn of all, so I often poured gasoline on the fire, without meaning to.
But in the middle of that chaos, there was one truth I came to believe. When we're exhausted by people, it isn't because they're draining us. It's because we're watching them too closely. We get overly sensitive to expressions, to comments. We start adding our own stories to their words. And eventually, we lose sight of what really matters. So, whenever I felt overwhelmed, I always returned to a single question. What do I want to value right now? Not what others think of me, but who I want to be. Even if the whole world misunderstood me, that question never betrayed me. When someone's attitude starts eating away at you, take a little distance and return to your center. Returning to your center doesn't mean running away. It means remembering your axis without being shaken by others. Most people think the goal is to get along with everyone. But I never believed that. What matters is sincerity. You don't have to be liked by everyone. You don't even have to get along with everyone. That world doesn't exist. And even if it did, nothing new would come from it. Friction is the byproduct of creation. If you fear friction, you can do safe work, ordinary work. But you will never do work that changes the world. To be honest, I was afraid of being disliked too. I wasn't as perfect as people thought. Criticism tightened my chest. Misunderstandings kept me awake at night. But even then, I had a place to return to. Why am I doing this? The moment you forget your purpose, the noise grows louder. Small conflicts start to feel like storms. But when the purpose becomes clear again, so does everything else. You see whose voices matter and whose you can let go. Remember this. If relationships exhaust you, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you care deeply about your work. The more sincere you are, the more you'll struggle with distance and boundaries. But what you need then isn't strength, it's clarity.
Don't let your mind be clouded by someone else's tone or mood. Don't let your worth be defined by their reactions. Protect the space in your heart. Whenever I sensed negativity, I created white space inside myself. I didn't react immediately. I didn't judge instantly. I took a breath and paused. Just that breath can change everything. When we react too quickly, we make the worst decisions. But in a single moment of stillness, the essence appears. Oh, this person isn't attacking me. They're spilling their own fears. You'll notice that more often than you think. And when relationships drained me, that was when I trusted my intuition the most. Intuition isn't magic. It's accumulated insight, refined. If you feel, I should keep some distance, you're probably right. If you feel, I should talk more with this person, you're probably right too. Intuition speaks only when the noise is quiet. That's why inner silence matters. Finally, don't forget this. Your value doesn't rise or fall with someone else's attitude. If someone treats you carelessly, it doesn't mean you're worth less. It means their perspective is narrow. Your life is not so light that it sways with someone's mood. Your value is defined by how you choose to live. So when you feel exhausted, remember this. The world is wide. Even if others don't change, your perspective can transform everything. And when you quietly return to your center, the atmosphere around you begins to shift too. Human relationships aren't battles. They aren't competitions. They're simply the stage where you get to be yourself. Don't be afraid. Protect your axis. Your steps may seem small, but each step moves the world forward just a little. Don't forget that.